welcome willkommen to your Psychic Tarot reading with me, Natalie, spelled N-A-T-A-L-E-E. If someone has shared this video with you, they believe there's something valuable for you to gain through one or a few of the messages contained herein. If this is your first time viewing a tarot reading, just observe your own body, thoughts, and emotions for any reactions, subtle or strong. This means you are resonating with the message and can benefit from its guidance. If you'd like to know when I upload or live stream new messages here on the YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, watch Natalie, and toggle the notification bell. To connect on social media, you can follow me over on TikTok. It's the same handle, Watch Natalie. Please block and report any other accounts. Lastly, always remember that time spirals, all of my messages are timeless, and that you can learn more about me, my psychic work, and how to do your own forecasting down below in the description box. Without further ado, let's open up your message. Ichabod. Okay, let's see. This is one. Okay. I know we had a clinger last time. This one came through May the 6th, and it's Honeybee, Be With Me, Stay. And I don't know what I tried to draw. Probably tried to draw some little something. May the 6th, Honeybee. What does it say? Honeybee, be with me, stay. Honeybee. All right, thank you, Ichabod, for your duty. You're welcome. Okay, so your premeditation, I got a lot of scattered energy, I'm not sure if this is a form of ADHD or just, I don't know what it feels like to have ADHD, so this might just be normal scattering, or this could be something a little bit more than that, where it's very excited. I would call this Tigger energy, where you might have a lot of ideas, you might have a lot of downloads, you could have a lot of things that you're just really excited about, and kind of wanting to run in all of the different directions at the same time. So, okay, so I just shuffled a little bit, and I am cutting your deck into fours, and let's begin. Tell me more about Honeybee. Thank you. Okay, so this looks like love. It looks like some really positive feeling. This doesn't have to be romantic. This can be platonic. And when you do get cards like this is my Romeo card. When you get something that's very kind of romantic like this, but if you're asking in your reading for a context that's not romantic, like work or business, this just means that there's a really great affinity. You just love working with your coworkers, your colleagues. You just have such a great time from when you arrive at work, doing your thing in the break room, saying goodbye at the end of the day. Like, it's just really a nice flow. It's really easy, and it's really nice, just an easy time. I don't know if you guys saw that movie. Okay, what else? Actually, I'm going to put you right here. What else in this honeybee story? And this is saying, what did it say? Stay? Honeybee, be with me, stay. Wow, we have the 9 of Cups. So this is a wish coming true here. This is a wish coming true here, and it's this feeling of happiness and contentment and satisfaction. You're just very satisfied. Things are going well, or you're just like, I'm just picking up this excited energy, excited for something to come, excited to start something new. This could definitely be a creative idea, a passion project. This could be something that you've been emotionally investing in before the physicality of it begins. So, I mean, for some of you, you could be dating someone or getting to know someone, and the feelings are growing, and you're just really happy with that. You're happy to see where things go. So we're going to open all of this up more. I just want to get a little bit more. Thank you. We've got the Queen, and we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I love this. The more you take really great care of yourself, the bigger this turn's going to happen. That is going to turn something around for you. But it is going to be, what is that quote? As within, so without is kind of what I'm getting, where where your internal feeling, you might be manifesting something. You might be manifesting something, and you are this reactor, this nuclear reactor, just generating this emotional energy, and it looks like it either works or you're already really happy and really just going on in your life, and then boom, you attract something really nice into your experience. Let's get one more energy. Honeybee, be with me, stay. Thank you. Oh, okay. We have the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Chariot. 3 cards here, and let's see the bottom of the deck. We have the King of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the High Priestess. So this person, overall, this has to do with someone that is so intuitive that they are maybe even a baby psychic. This is someone that is getting their own downloads. They're getting the communication through their feelings that's informing them about their life and their world around them. And then over here with these 3 cards, the Chariot, the Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Cups, this is interesting. This is almost like you cross the threshold over the finish line and you just have this huge victory, this sense of victory about you, where you are, it's that much more meaningful to you because of how difficult it was. So I feel like this is definitely wrapping up a project, wrapping up an obligation, wrapping up something that was just weighing very heavily onto you. And you just burst through that and you're free. It feels like the last day of school, to be honest. Where you're summer vacation, you're just like liberated and you just have so much ahead of you and so much that you're excited for, and you're just ready to get started on that. So let's open this up. I want to use, we'll start with the rose gold. And then if this is really going in that direction, then we'll pick up the Tarot of Sexual Magic, because at this point you could be manifesting through your feelings, and you could be really excited for something to begin. And that doesn't have to be a relationship. That could just be something that's anything in life. What's this Knight of Cups, please? That was dramatic. I'm just going to take this card, how it landed like so, and it is the Four of Wands, and everything else just slid across my entire table. Give me a moment. I'll put these cards back. Okay. So, the Four of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Things could be really nice at home, in your living quarters, in your family. You're very... or if you are working from home, work can be flowing very well. You have a nice, healthy flow of energy going through your home. This can also be a party or a celebration. You could meet someone through, a friend of a friend of a friend. You could be getting to know someone through your home, some way, shape, or form. What about the Nine of Cups? What is this? Some of you might be moving. Is another double. It just keeps going. Since the Sagittarius full moon on June the 14th, all of my readings I've been having doubles. So I linked these and thread them together. So this is like super happiness. This is like giga happiness here. So whatever is making you so happy and satisfied, it's just sort of overwhelming. It's the Holy Grail. My cup runneth over. So that's exciting. It's very exciting. And it's something new. It's like you're so happy to be done with this obligation because it frees you up to do something else. And I'm not even saying like this obligation is something that you resent. This is probably something that was just taxing. It was just taking a lot out of you. It doesn't necessarily mean that it had grown into resentment. It just took a lot. It just took a lot, and it could have even been a little bit overcommitted on your part, where you just overcommitted, overpromised, and just took on a lot. And so it's really, you held it, you did it, and now it's done, and now you just with all of that resistance removed, just like I told you guys in kickboxing, we would have someone with a resistance band across our chest holding it behind us, and then we would be either sparring or hitting the bag and going against that resistance. It was really, really hard. And then when they took the band off, we were, and we just, that's what I'm getting with this. Like, you just slingshot forward essentially. But I feel like this whole entire time, you're thinking of your honeybee, you're thinking of this really sweet, juicy, this is something really rewarding to think about. Whatever you're looking forward to, this is really rewarding to imagine and to just generate the feeling of having it and enjoying it. What's this Ace of Wands? This is the thing. So what, oh, right away. Ooh, okay. So the Knight of Wands, to clarify the Ace of Wands, for some of you, you're definitely dating someone you're super excited about, and it's like very lusty, and it's very lusty. You know what that means. So, but for everyone that this resonates with, this is something that you're really, really jazzed about emotionally and physically, or in your business. Like, you're just so ready to, you know, whether you are starting your own business, whether you are scaling your business up, whether you are expanding, whether you are rebranding, whatever it is, or if you're starting a family, if you're growing your family, if you are making new friends, if you're making one new friend, like whatever this is, you're just, all systems are a go here. And I'm also going to say to act on it when you get the impulse, when you do get the inspiration to create, to be creative, to make some art. Act on that in the moment when you are getting that authentic inspiration. Don't try to wait for a better time. Act on it. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Pentacles, please. Ooh, thank you. Okay, so we've got like 3 cards. We've got the Ten of Wands again, the Devil, and the, okay. Now we're getting more information here. The Ten of Wands, the Devil, and the Eight of Swords. This is very revealing, and this is very telling. Remember before, not long ago, when I said that you did not resent your obligations and your duties? So you've worked something out with yourself where you adjusted your attitude towards these responsibilities that you've taken on, or these commitments that you committed to, and it's made the entire difference in all of the world. So honestly, you changing your attitude towards this is actually what is bringing you, number 1, so much more peace and serenity, and number 2, so much happiness looking forward to the next thing, and number 3, it actually, how do I put this? Okay, so I am in the process of making these packages for my people, my high priestesses and my hierophants, and the people that I work with in my private practice, my querents, my one-on-one connections. You guys know that I Zoom every week with people all over the world, Australia, Japan, Europe, and you know, everyone's doing this really intense psychic work, and everyone is just doing so great, progressing in their lessons of self-mastery and in their energetic tweaking and dialing in and all of that. There's something called the hyperbolic time chamber, and what it is it's sort of like if you play guitar for an hour and you practice, it has the effect in the hyperbolic time chamber of practicing guitar for 12 hours into the 1 hour. And this is one of the ways to hack the subconscious mind. And so that's what we get up to over there in that part of the work that we do. That's kind of what I'm getting with this obligation that you've obligated yourself to, or this burden you've taken on. You bit off a lot. You bit off a lot. And it was getting to you, like with this Devil and the Eight of Swords, it really was taking a lot of your energy, or you were worried about it. It was for some of you, this could even be workaholic energy, where it's like you were codependent on the work or something, or maybe even codependent on people that needed you, whether that's your family that has needs of you, or whether it's, anything at all. So you finishing this work, you changing your attitude towards all of this is bringing in so much more, and it's a start for something new for you, totally unrelated to this. And so you really are wrapping, you might find that this thing that you're doing, this could even be a day job, this could be, like a favor to a family member, this could be, just something sort of like grunt work. You find that not only do you finish, and not only are you very successful, and not only have you already adjusted yourself mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, but it ends really fast with this Chariot energy and the Wheel of Fortune, and you're like immediately ready to dive into this totally new adventure. Let's take a look at this Chariot, the Ten of Wands, and this Ace of Cups. Ooh. It was just the right time. It was just the right time. Wow. Congratulations. Just giving me honeybee. I'm connecting with someone that's very imaginative. Someone looking at the clouds and seeing the shapes and making stories about the shapes in the clouds. I'm getting someone involved that grew up in a lot of nature, but it's not like, there might be two people. One grew up around like a lot of greenery, and then the other one grew up around like, is this like a desert or something? Or just like a lot of space and ground, but not a lot of greenery. And they're looking up at the sky, and they're looking at the clouds, and they're making stories. That's for somebody. Okay. Another double. I wasn't even going to look down here, but we have Nine of Cups, bottom of the deck, your other double. Wow. So this is a congratulations, and you sort of passed this karmic test with flying colors, because you did not crumble under the weight of something. Now, for some of you, this is depression. For some, this is that kind of a burden, or that kind of, pressure on yourself. You really remove that resistance, and you feel so much better. You're way more in tune with yourself. There's someone else here that you're very excited about too. Working with someone, collaborating with someone, falling in love with someone. Okay. Is there any more guidance? Ooh, okay. I guess there is. There's 3 cards there. Bottom of the deck, the White Eagle, the connection to divine guidance is within you. This is the focal point. This is the fountainhead of everything that I teach, and that I preach, and that I preach and preach and preach. That the connection to divine guidance is within you. You don't need any outside anything. You don't need to go, and this is my gripe with, you guys have heard me talk about this when I talked about the once in 800-year Capricorn energy that's like being reset, is the Roman Catholic Church and any kind of organized religion that has some kind of figurehead that comes in between you and the source, you and the divine guidance. That's always going to be incorrect. That's always going to be the lie. And the devil always lies. What is our motto, our manifesto? Truth, love, integrity. You don't need anything else. You don't need a product. You don't need a system. You don't need a person. You don't need anything. It's within arm's reach. It's always so close to you. What I teach and what I mentor to my people is how to have that connection. But it's you that has that connection. It's you having the spiritual experience. It's not me. I mean, when I'm doing psychic tarot readings, I am the one doing the work and I relay the message, just like I'm doing in this reading. But when I'm teaching, when you bring me on as your consigliere, as your counselor, as your advisor, I'm imparting the messages, but I'm also teaching you and showing you how to do it. That's the only way anything's going to change, is when every single person has their own spiritual psychic experience. It's not enough to see me do stuff. You got to do it. So you believe in yourself. Personally, it's just me opining from my recliner. Everything else is a scam. And there's nothing to me more disgusting than that kind of a scam, the spiritual scam. I don't know why I'm talking about this. This must be very specific for someone to hear, whoever's watching this video. Okay. The last of your messages, we have the Wren. Be bold and confident. Use all of your resources to create your dreams. There's a resource that you have not been utilizing because it's been stuck. It's been stuck in this obligated karmic energy, and it's like you kind of break out of that. You definitely turn everything around. The hawk, pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you now. There might even be like a red-tailed hawk or like an actual like hawk like landing on your car or something like that. Oh, and the hummingbird, release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. You literally have the dude here, dude guy that's carrying 10 wands. Look at, he's carrying them. He's carrying them. Release what you've been carrying from 0 to 10. This is the last energy. This is the last moment before you break out. Release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. There's so much joy. You actually have these doubled. What else do you have? Oh my God, you have these doubled. They're both, that's the giga happiness. This is the giga happiness. When I said this is not just happiness, this is giga happiness, because this came out to clarify. Giga tetra happiness here. Giga trilla happiness. Trilla happiness. Trilla giga happiness. I'm so silly. Okay. And another thing about the hummingbird is that they go back and forth to get their sustenance. They go back and forth to get their nectar, the nectar of the gods. So in the same way, you have been or you will be continuing to feed yourself your own spiritual nectar. And I define spirituality as how you feel based on what you believe. Because all stress and anxiety is going to boil down to what you really believe about yourself, about your life, about life itself. So that, I feel like, is kind of the fountainhead or the crux of what you've overcome. And it's now allowing you to feel better, and you feeling better and better is going to just project your outward reality to be better and better. This is exciting. I think I'm the most excited for you to finish up this other thing so that you can get started on this new thing that you're super duper excited about. And you're just like getting the sharp downloads. You're pulling it down from cosmos, and they're coming fast. I love you guys. Take really good care. I will check in on your energies next week, my loves. Until then, many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful heads, darlings. Mwah.